Hello children, so I am welcoming you all to today's workshop. We're going to do some experimental art, okay, with watercolors. So firstly, I am introducing myself. I am Smita Shinde, okay, you can call me Smita ma'am. And today we're going to have fun activity with painting, okay. And there is one surprise element. I know that you all know this is the surprise element. We want rock salt for today's artwork. So I'm going to show you my work table. I am well prepared for today's artwork and I hope you too are. But still we'll confirm with the material. All right, I'm turning my camera and showing you what is required for today's artwork. You keep yourself ready, then we'll be starting in 5 minutes. Till then you just prepare yourselves. Okay, I'm turning my camera and showing you what all we require for today's artwork. All right, this is my table and I want you all to keep your drawing book. This is a drawing pad, okay, and water container, a paintbrush. Then I want you all to prepare a palette of paints, okay. So we want 3 colors, or yellow, orange and red. These are called as warm colors, and blue, dark blue and green. So children, I had some more shades. If you have more shades, then I have prepared 1 light blue, 1 dark blue, that is cobalt blue and Prussian blue, and this is emerald green and viridian green. So if you have got 1 blue, 1 green, it's completely fine. All right. So these are called as cool colors and these are called as warm colors. So we want warm set together and cool set together. Okay. All right. Other than that, we want rock salt and we want pencil, eraser and a piece of nice cloth. Nice in the sense clean cloth. Okay. A washed rag. All right. A little, see, I just tore a strip of cloth. Okay, so you can take a strip of clean cloth which is not used for any other purpose. It's very clean. I'll tell you the reason why we want it so clean. Before that, I'll just finish up telling you what else we require. We require some few papers of, drawing. I have taken it from my pad, like this drawing pad. I just took 1 sheet and tore it into 4 equal parts. Okay, cut it into 4 equal parts. That's it. Then we are good to start with our work. So prepare your table in this manner. All right. Now I'm going to start the session as we have to go ahead with the work. All right. The first thing what we require is the paper pieces. Okay. So everyone, now this is going to be fun, children. You are going to draw some big shapes of fish on each paper. We cut the paper into 4 equal parts. This was my A4 size pad from which I tore the paper and then I cut it into 4 equal parts. Now we're going to draw some fish shapes. Okay. Watercolors, we want yellow, orange, red and we want dark blue and green. Okay. All right. So we want 4 sheets. 3 are also enough. If you can make 4 fishes, we're going to make a marine picture today, children. So in the marine picture, we're going to paste some fishes and we're doing the preparation right now. So I am going to turn my camera and I'm going to draw fish shape. I want you all to do your own fish shape. Okay. It is not necessary that you do the same what I am drawing. Do the one which you can draw best. Okay, so all right, now here I'll do some other shape. So children, you must be enjoying drawing different shapes of fishes. Okay, so you do what shape you are at best.
कैसे बनाना है? मेरे पास 2 शीट्स है।
2 शीट्स है तो एक शीट you tear it into, cut it into 4 equal parts, and on the other sheet we're going to work with our fair wood. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So children, do different shapes of tail and fins and draw 4 fishes. All right, so I drew 4 fish shapes. Now we're going to take our palette. We will require a palette, and from our shades, we want warm colors right now. Okay, so we're not going to paint on the where we drew the shape. We're going to turn our paper. On the back side, we're going to paint. Okay, so I'm turning the drawings, flipping the paper, and we're going to paint each and every paper. Okay, chalo. So I'm going to take the first sheet and we are going to take this rag which I asked you to take, the clean rag. Why do we want a clean rag? Because we are going to dip it in water. See, dip it in this clean water.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Look at this, children. Do not speak right now. Just watch what I'm doing. I have dipped it in water and now I'm going to squeeze it. Remove off all the water from it. Okay? Squeezed it tightly. All right. Now I am just going to open it a little bit and wipe it on paper. So this technique is very important, children. I have squeezed out all the water from the cloth and I'm just wiping it once on the complete paper. Immediately I am going to take all warm colors, starting with yellow color, because yellow color is a very delicate color. It gets spoiled easily. Spoiled I mean by, some other color, it gets stained and then you don't have the fresh yellow. So always start with lighter color. So paint some portion of yellow. Then let's take orange and try to keep a little gap between orange and yellow. Because we have wet the paper a little bit, what has happened, children? The color starts spreading. Okay, and we get a beautiful water effect. Now I'm going to take red paint and look at this water effect. Beautiful, right? So I've just painted in three portions. The paper, the fish we drew behind is not as big as the paper. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it later on. Now this paper, I am going to leave it aside under the fan for some time. In some time it is going to dry. Now I'm taking the other sheet where I have done the other drawing of the fish, another fish, again dipping it once, the clean rag, and squeezing it. You can apply the paint in your own way. You do not need to copy what I'm doing. Okay, children, you want the yellow on top, you want the yellow right, left, wherever you want, you can do it. You're free to do it.
Can you please explain it once again? Some of them who have joined a little late.
Yes. So children, we want a clean piece of cloth and we want 4 sheets of paper. Okay, 4 small sheets. Like one sheet I have cut into 4 parts. And then I drew 4 different shapes of fishes, 4 different fishes. And we're going to flip the paper and we're going to take the rag. It's a clean rag, washed rag, nice clean cloth. Dip it in water, squeeze it and apply it on paper once, so that the paper is, right now you can see my paper shining, right? That is because the paper is wet. So we want to wet up paper once and apply paint. Prepare in your palette yellow, orange and red, and just apply anywhere, wherever you want. Just try to keep a white gap between each color. For example, now I have painted white. I'm going to leave a little gap between, not touching with to the yellow paint, and keeping a little white gap between. Okay, and now I'm going to paint red. And after when we complete, I'm going to cut the paper. The fish shape we're going to cut. Okay, so today's work is very, very long. So just try to catch up with teacher, and if anything you miss out, you're not going to miss out anything, children. We have cut the paper, everyone is ready, right? Now we're going to move to the next paper. So there is nothing to miss. We're doing the same work again and again. All right, now I'm flipping the paper. This is my fish, flipping it, dipping my clean cloth in water container, applying it on paper. Children, apply it maybe 2 times. The first time maybe it's soaking. Apply it 2 times so the paper is nice wet. Now you can see it shining, right? It means it is wet, and we don't want it excessive, a lot of water. Excess water we do not want. Otherwise we would have used brush. Okay, chalo. Now let's take yellow. This time I'm going to keep yellow in center a little bit, and lot of orange around on the right side. Anything, children, whatever you like. Okay, any composition. Composition means wherever you want to do yellow, orange, you are free to do that. Just try to keep a white gap. That's it. Now I am going to take red and keep a gap between red, yellow and orange. That's it. This is also, I'm going to leave it for drying under fan. And finally taking 4th paper, turning it, yes, taking the rag, wiping the paper once, and then one more time, twice. All right, now we are going to start with yellow. Children, your water should be very clean. Now as we are on the 4th paper, because the water has got little paint, you can see the yellow has turned a little orangish, है ना? So try to keep as much as possible, you try to keep the water clean. It's better if you go and change it. Now I'm taking red. Today we're doing extensively, we're doing painting, and I know you all love painting. And this is a wonderful artwork because it is experimental. What is experimental art? You know, children, we do not know how the end product is going to look like. Okay, we just know the techniques. So it's going to be a great fun. All right, so I have completed. And if you allow me a second, I'll just get a clean water container. Okay. All right, so one work is ready. See, I have kept my piece of paper for drying, and I want you all to do the same thing. And now we're going to focus on our fair book. Okay, our fair paper sheet, where we have clean water container. Yes, I have changed the water, and I want you all to do the same thing. Okay, now children, we're rushing to our next step. Okay, we're taking a fair drawing book. I'm turning my camera and showing you the next step. Now Children, you'll understand why we took only warm colors, because now on the fair paper, we're going to use all cool colors. All cool colors, which are the cool colors? Blue, green, and violet. But today we are not using violet color. We're just using blue and green. Okay? All right. So I had 2 greens and 2 blues. This is cobalt, Prussian, emerald, and viridian. Okay. So you take whichever colors you have, not a problem. And I'm taking water container. I've changed my water. I've brought clean water container. I've changed my water, the painted water. Now I'm taking the piece of cloth, squeezing it. I want you all to do it along with me. Okay, now we're starting the process, and it is you just have to pay attention and do it along with me. Okay, squeezing the cloth, opening it. Because the paper is big, it has to cover good area, good place, like big place. So I'm opening the cloth, and now I'm going to paint it with rag. Okay. See children, my paper is shining. You can see my shining paper. It means my paper has become wet. Okay, you may just do it 3 times because the place is quite big. 4 times bigger than what you did just now. Okay, all right. So it's shining and it's ready for painting. Now we're going to we prepared a palette with cool colors. So this time we're not keeping any white cap. We're just starting with the lightest color, emerald, and enjoy the process. Apply the paint as you wish. Okay, I am enjoying this. This is going to be great fun. See children, because the paper is wet, the paint is moving, it's traveling, and it's spreading, and it's looking beautiful. And there is no fixed manner in which you have to do this work. It just needs enjoyment. You enjoy the paint flowing on your paper. And that's it. That is going to make your work look beautiful. Can you see my paper completely? And it's still shining. So that shining thing is very important, children, because we want the paper in wet condition. And I am going to do not keep any white gap. It's not necessary. In case if you want to keep, you can do that. But here, just enjoy the application. Now this is the darkest blue which I have. It's looking beautiful, you know? That's it. I finished my work, and now is the main important technique. Okay, keep your brush, remove the extra water, keep it safe because everything is important around you. Okay, our prints are there, painted prints, this pieces are there, so just take care of everything. Do a nice and neat and tidy work. Now I'm taking this rock salt, which is quite big, like grains. See, I'm going to scatter it on my painting and see the fun effect which it is going to create in some seconds. I'm going to scatter rock salt all over my paper, and somewhere I'm going to take plenty of salt. See, here and here I've used a lot of salt. And here. So it's going to be fun. Are you all enjoying your work? See, I just emptied all my salt from the container. Enough. Now, wash your hands. I would suggest you all to increase your fan speed. Okay. This I'm going to leave, let it dry under fan. We want to, we want this in dried condition. So you want to keep it, you have to keep it under fan. All right. So this goes under fan, and the old pieces, you bring them together here on the working platform. Okay, here. They are in a little bit semi-wet condition. It's fine. All right, now we require a scissor in our next step. Okay, totally this is the third step, and finally there is one more step in our work. We all are going to get scolding from mama, है ना? I am not going to get, but you all are going to get. So take care of your place. Do not make it messy. Okay, just do it neatly and wash your hands and then come back. See, this is my book. I'm showing you my book. It's almost dried. Okay, now I am removing the salt from the paper. I'm going to collect it on a rough paper. So just take a rough piece of paper and scrape the salt gently. Okay, children, I'm going to show you. I have kept a paper down here, and this is an extra piece of paper. I'm just scraping. So look at the effect. It's looking wonderful. See, because of rock salt, it has given us a beautiful effect. But it takes time to dry. Look at this, children. Look at the effect. Can you see my paper still shining? Shining, shining. So it is very wet. So I'm again keeping it under fan. Until then, we are going to utilize our time in doing some sketching work. Okay, we're going to use our sketch pens and to do a little bit of eyes, scales, and beautify our fishes. Okay, turning my camera. Okay, now here I have cut 2 fishes. So I'm just keeping all painting stuff aside. We do not need painting equipment at all after this. I'm just taking a bare white paper, a clean paper. You can take a newspaper, it's fine. Place it on some paper, a clean place, because your workplace must have some or the other paint stains, water. So just keep your fishes on a clean surface. And then we're going to take our sketch pens and we're going to do some interesting work. We're going to enjoy doing some features, Now I'm going to take dark brown to do eyes. So here is one fish ready. Now I'm going to work on this fish. So children, take different colors and try to make it still attractive, and try to use warm colors. So every fish you can treat it in a unique way and also create some dialogue. For example, what do I mean by dialogue? You're going to place your fishes. Okay, so look at the eye, this eye, fish's eye, and this fish's eye. Maybe the fish is a little higher, this fish is a little lower, and they're chatting with each other, and make your work still more interesting. If you just copy, then it is merely trying to reach what teacher is doing. Okay, so I want you all to enjoy this part of the work also, where you're just trying to beautify your piece. Okay, this cutout. All right, so 2 fishes are ready, and now I'm going to show you the final work. I want you all to do it for all the 4 fishes. Okay, so let's take our fair work afterwards. All right, do not paste it right now, as I'm just going to finish and show you how it is going to be like. But you all have to wait. You all wait, let it dry completely. See, in my paper, this portion is dry and the other portion is still taking time. It's okay. Give it the time. Afterwards, you may just paste it. So I'm going to place this fish here and I'm going to glue it. For gluing, just try to handle your work neatly and patiently. Okay, apply very little glue on the back side of the fish. Place it gently on your fair wood. And you can animate your fishes, you can animate your picture simply by tilting it a little bit. What is animate? Giving us a feeling of movement. Okay, maybe there is a little salt left. So in this manner, you can just place all your fishes, complete your work, your experimental work. Take your time and complete your work. Give it a good time. Wherever it is wet, let it dry completely. I'll be seeing you soon, children. Bye for now. I had a wonderful time. Bye, children. See you.